Alright, YouTube. The video today is about my Super RedHawk and this business that sold me shims for it. Hope you can see that. I'm not supported by this company. I'm just doing this video to help anybody with a Super RedHawk. And he sells other shims for other guns, so it ain't just a Super RedHawk. But I have the Super RedHawk, so I am doing the video for the Super RedHawk. He sells hammer shims that go on each side of this pin, and once you pull out the hammer, there's a dog, hammer dog they call it. You can measure that and buy shims for that also. He sells shims for your trigger, and he sells lighter hammer springs or trigger springs, whatever this spring is. I forget exactly. I'm not no gunsmith, and I'm not a very good video taker also, so I'm just trying to do what I can to help anyone that has a little bit of play in their hammer or their trigger or the hammer dog. I replaced this spring, so this is not a video to show you how to do it. The gentleman that has the business, he does videos on YouTube how to put the shims in, and I'm just here to support you guys and him, because I'm informing anyone that wants to or doesn't even know about, I didn't even know about it, the shims for this pistol until I seen his video. And I bought the shims because I was getting scratch marks on my hammer, and it was because I had too much play and it was hitting the side of the frame. So when I saw the video, I knew I needed those shims, and I bought them, and 2 days later I have the springs. I got them to the shims, I got them today, and I put them in the gun. It's real easy. There's many videos, and he also shows you how to change or put the shims in. So what I bought was 2 hammer dog springs. And by the way, go ahead and take your pistol apart, measure it. He shows you on the video how to measure your pistol to see what shims you need. So do that before you buy the shims. So go ahead, it's like so easy to take the pistol apart. I bought 2 hammer shims, and I bought this spring. And I'll just put my old spring back in the bag and write on it that this is my stock spring. But before, I had a pretty hefty trigger pull, and for all you people out there that don't want someone to put your finger on the trigger, this one's for you. But anyways, the trigger is a lot more better pull. You know, it's a lot easier. And you really need that in your pistol, because if you're in the woods and you got a super duper heavy trigger pull, I mean, you know, in emergencies like this pistol here is, I guess, for the grizzly bears, whoever's going to grizzly hunting, you know, buy you a lighter spring so you can save your life, I guess. But you know, I'm just joking. But anyways, once you pull this out, this, I'm not sure what you call this rod here, but I found out that if you put a little hole in a piece of wood, you can put it down in there, and it keeps, you know, it keeps the rod from shifting when you push down to release it and, you know, change your spring. So I wanted to show that. But once you get this out, you put a shim on each side here of your hammer, and you know, when you get your hammer out, there's a little hammer dog, they call it. You put a shim on each side of that, but take the pin out of the hammer dog, check it with a feeler gauge, and you'll know. He shows you everything. Make sure you watch his video on YouTube, and he'll show you everything, how to measure it and how to order the right shim. So I'm not going to go into that, but all you do is subtract 3/1000 and for whatever you get, and then you divide it by 2 and you get those 2 shims. So this is a video just showing you how nice it centers your hammer. The shims centers your hammer in your frame so it don't scratch all up, and it gives it a little bit more tighter clearance, so you know you got a nicer pistol. So I wanted to support the guy because you know, a lot of people, you don't know what you're getting, and this is just helping the people out that's got a RedHawk, Super RedHawk, not a RedHawk or Super RedHawk. All right, YouTubers.